How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Yakuza 5, and in today's episode... I guess we're gonna move the plot. Let's move it before I remember to do some bullshit side quests, and then I'll proceed not to move the plot forward for like the couple of next episodes. Instead, just do a bunch of shitty bullshit. Though, I don't think Akiyama has anything left. I did a bunch of side quests as Akiyama. I did like dance battles as Akiyama. I kind of wish there were more of them, because Haruka has access to like a bunch of dance battles, and she can redo them whenever she feels like it, while Akiyama only has dance battles that are tied to side quests, so he can only do them once. Which is a bummer. Yeah, we're looking for a forger or something like that to forge a suicide letter. I don't quite remember why. Yeah, but I still have a bunch of shit to do with Haruka. You know, all these like interviews, blah blah blah, that type of shit. Not what I meant. Yeah, but I hate when I do a fucking heat move while I was trying to do a juggle thing. I want to do a juggle, man. Can I update you on my Yakuza Pirate playthrough, because I haven't played that game in a while. Though I did finally sit down over the weekend to play a lot more of Monster Hunter. The bartender will have the privilege of being juggled around. I finished the game. That's what I was trying to say. Though did I really? Because I beat an Arkveld, which was like this big hyped up dragon. That's the dragon that like opens up. Like at the beginning of the game you have Arkveld fucking up a village full of people. When you turn the game on the title card of the game, you can see Arkveld, so he's the big bad of the game. And I fucking defeated him. I got a full set of armor from him. But the fucking story keeps on going. Now I all of a sudden have to do a bunch of... I have to capture like a whole new dragon that was... like a funny little dragon that was added. I mean added, you know, like it's in the game. I feel like that's what happened in Monster Hunter World, where there's this big fucking dragon that's coming, and the plot is to stop it, right? Then you stop it, and then all of a sudden it turns out that that's not the end of the game, and you have like a second half of the game to do now. I think that's what's the same case in this game, where I'll have the first half is going after Arkveld, having to kill him, then you finally do in a badass fucking fight, and then the story keeps on going, and you have a whole new objective. It's almost like this game's story is made of two parts, because we're back to kind of like chill, like we took care of the big crisis. Now we're kind of doing some chill missions that don't have high stakes behind them or anything like that. But I imagine the high stakes are gonna come back. The fuck is it? Moshi fucking Moshi, who is it? Jeez, I was cooking water? Don't you know how hard that is? Being an idol means I can only eat cooked water with salt. It's called salt soup. She has ever ate salt soup? It's literally just water with salt. Yeah, I beat the shit out of him. You know what I don't like about how Haruka's bangs? It's like these spots you can see. It kind of looks like Haruka has like a blind spot on her hair, a bald spot, kind of. Like I know that that's just simply how she combed her hair, But I kind of have a problem with something like that recently, where I don't have a bald spot. It's just that my hairline is like going diagonally for some fucking reason recently, and it's like, what the fuck? Even it used to just go straight through my head. Now, like, recent year, just been at a fucking angle, and it's like, I don't fucking. That's not how I want my fucking hair to look. What am I doing? Okay, we're going out. Going out drinking with my uncle Akiyama. I'm gonna drink something too. But I'll drink a non-alcoholic beverage. Ultra iced tea, peach flavored. This one has Luffy on it. It's the same fucking drink I'm drinking for the 4th time because it just had a different graphic on it and I'm fucking stupid. And I bought all of them for some reason. And it's not like I'm stupid because I figured that, oh, a can with a different graphic on it must be a different flavor, right? No, I fucking knew perfectly that they're all the same flavor and I bought them regardless. Well, it's fucking peach. It's iced tea peach flavor. Had stuff like that plenty of times in my life. I don't really have much to say about it. It's only here to make my throat hurt a little bit less. Okay, we moved the plot forward. Should we go and do bullshit? You know, maybe next episode. Out of my fucking way, I'm a famous idol. And you're just some salaryman piece of shit. Pencil pushing motherfucker. Do you like alcohol? I sure do. It's a good question. I think alcohol likes me.
Yeah, 待ってたよ。
どうしたんですか、秋山さん。
You know I'm underage.
この店の上の部屋にいる。実を言うと、このマスターのお父さんなんだ。
Oh, cool.
お父さんって、そうだったんですか。
Is the bartender like a huge fan of Haruka?
いや。
That'd be awesome.
それで、私は何をすれば。
It's like Akiyama went through all this trouble to get the bartender to tell him where the forger is, and Haruka had to just walk in, and the bartender would already tell her. That'd be a hilarious fucking plot thing in this game. A character reluctance to do something. Oh look, there's a picture of me. Only to like find out that. I think that's actually the case.
これって。
最近の人弁師ってのはこんな仕事もやるらしい。な、人弁師さん。
What you looking at these dirty pictures of, and why is one of them of me? I don't like it.
あなた確か昨日のイベントも。
覚えててくれたやな。
Yeah, can't forget a creep like that.
必ず私のイベントにやってきてくれる方なんです。
それじゃいいですね。約束は守ってもらいますよ。
ああ、何でも答えたる。
ダイナチアのパク社長、知ってますね。
On the weekend I was playing a bunch of Monster Hunter, and like I said, I made a lot of progress. I'm on like rank 8, Hunter rank 8, but I see missions that are on like Hunter rank 20 something. And I'm like, oh shit, I guess that's probably where you actually become powerful, and I'm just a little bitch now. Even though I feel like, oh, I beat an Arkveld, it's like, yeah, sure, everybody did. Now the game truly begins.
格闘家みたいな体格しとった。多分筋もんや思うけど。
Was he Saejima?
事務所でやり合ったやつかもしれないな。
パクさんが亡くなった夜に急に。
I wish the girl in Yakuza 4 didn't die and it was actually Akiyama's girlfriend. You know, that's one fucking aspect of this series that I kind of don't like very much. They don't seem to know how to write romance into it. It's like maybe they just simply choose not to. But Yakuza 2 had such a cool romance story, and I really liked Sayama. She was like a perfect love interest for Kiryu, better than Yumi. And then they got rid of her. And then she came back in 8 for no fucking reason. I would rather have her not come back than come back and just not have a really good farewell, because I feel like we're not gonna see her ever again.
後部座席には別の男が乗って
You know, there ain't gonna be any like cutesy side quests in Yakuza 9 where you find Sayama and then she finally reunites with Kiryu. Nothing like that.
この話はこっからがミスや
At least they could have shown her moving on.
その後部座席
But no, in 8 they show her that she still thinks about him like all these games and years later. And it's like, god damn it.
誰ですか？
And Kiryu's over here fucking fumbling it like a fucking idiot.
今飛ぶ鳥落とす勢いの大阪芸能ってタレント事
Oh,
務所
that
の社長や
大阪芸能？
I wasn't really paying attention to what they're talking about.
ダイナチェアとは商売敵になるわけだな。大阪芸能の勝谷直樹。そいつがパク社長を殺した車
Really?
なのか。
That asshole?
わしが知ってんのはこれだけや
十分です。ありがとうございます。
それはそうとはるかちゃんプリンセスリーグの決勝ちゃんと出るんやで実はわしな若い頃あんたとこの社長さんパクさんの大ファンやった
社長の？
こない偽物ばっかし作るような家業をしとるとな
And I see a lot of fake idols.
作り笑い作り話
But that's why he's looking at
顔
these
そのものを作られた人間全部や
photos. He's not actually a creep, he's analyzing photoshopped photos.
テレビにしてもほんまのことなんかほとんどあらへんけどなたまに見かけるんやほんまもんの人間がありのままに生きて頑張っとる姿っちゅうの
He's probably talking about the princess of the Strawberry Kingdom, right?
心が救われる気するわ
She was the best. She's my favorite character in this game.
パクさんとハル
No,
カ
I'm
ちゃん
sorry,
の
she's
笑
my
顔に
favorite
は
character in the Yakuza
心
series.
があるきっ
But
と
she's my favorite video
世
game
の中
character
の
just
行さんの人が見たい
of
の
all
は
time. She's
そう
my
いう笑
favorite
顔や
fictional character of all
頑張るん
time.
やではるかちゃんあんたにはパクさんの夢を受け
But
継
for
ぐ資
real,
格が
I
ある
think Majima is like genuinely one of my favorite fictional
最
characters
高の笑顔
ever.
見せてや
It's just,
はい。
I like everything about him. I don't think there's like a single aspect of his character that I dislike. I kind of dislike the way they wrote him in some of the games. Everything after 3, like in 4,
今から行ってみますか？
he just kind of appeared and got arrested.
明日大阪芸能に直接乗り込む。
Then in 5, the whole plot revolves around him being missing. Then in 6, he's barely in the game. In 7, he's just a boss fight. In 8, he's also just a boss fight, but a much better one, and he appears later in the story and does a cool thing. I don't want to spoil it. And now he's got a whole game all to himself, which is fucking awesome. And I haven't finished it yet. I stopped the game at the part where I finally fixed my ship. I'm in chapter 2, so I'm like at the beginning of the game. I was just simply running around Honolulu,
そうでしたね。
doing a bunch of ridiculous
ごち
shit.
そうになります。秋山さん。
And I was about to go to Madlantis to finally take part in that Colosseum fight.
いや、夕飯でたこ焼きってのもなんだな。お好み焼きにするか。いや、ちょっと待て。よく考えたらはるか
I
ちゃん
recently had a viewer
そんなもの食い飽きてるだろう。
explain to me that the okonomiyaki I ate
秋山さん。
was possibly a Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki,
大
and
阪
not.
って他に何がある
In fact, I had your I have YouTube here. I can just bring up your comment.
いや、ダメだ。はるかちゃんはまだ高校生。そんな年寄りが
It
食う
said
よ
that maybe I ate monjayaki instead of okonomiyaki, but I'm pretty sure my friend that I met with in Tokyo, I'm pretty sure she ordered monjayaki.
カニを。
I think so. I don't really remember what the food was called, but I remember her explaining to us that this is okonomiyaki while
食べてみたいって君
what she ordered is something different. But I think it began with an
食べたこと
M,
ないんです。
so I think
かまぼこ以外のや
what
つ。
you described. Not quite sure what to call you because their nickname is kind of weird.
よし
4Vne
カニドラゴン好きなだ
3S34.
け本物のカニ食べていいぞ
I'm pretty sure she had monjayaki, while I had, I guess, a Hiroshima-styled okonomiyaki instead of the Osaka style. So I still want to try the Osaka style. Maybe I'll go to Osaka one day in the future. Oh, we took Haruka for crabs? Cool, cool. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I never had a crab. Like, I wanted to try a bunch of, like, sea food. But my friend wasn't really into it, so... I was like, okay, I guess I ain't gonna force him to eat what I did. What I wanted to. Though he also ate the Hiroshima-style okonomiyaki. So I wonder what that Osaka style is like. You have the Princess League to think about, we better call it a day. Hope all the crab doesn't slow you down. I think I'll be alright. Alright, if I find out anything about Katsuya, I'll let you know. Okay, good night. Who am I playing as? Haruka or Akiyama? I was playing as Haruka before.
もしもし。
山浦や。さっき蒼天テレビから明日のプリンセスリーグの交番表を
We just found out who killed Park. Are we gonna like out him on live TV? That'd be pretty fucking awesome.
なあ、はるか。忘れてへんよね。負けたら大阪芸能に入るっちゅう約束。
Wait a minute, wasn't that about the performance I did last time?
私、
That bet?
大阪芸能には負けませんから。
Yeah, don't worry
大
about it,
丈
but
夫
like,
です。任せてください。
yeah, I thought that the promise not to lose was regarding the dance competition I was in last time. I think they're actually really nice underneath all whatever. One of them saved me from being raped. Or at the very least molested.
はい、分かってます。
I remember that. Anyway, oh look, there's a side mission next to Die in a Chair. Let's go. Yeah, but I ran out of stories to tell from Japan. Now, I wasn't there for very long, so... Now I'm trying to convince one of my friends from Yokohama, because they were both from Yokohama. Well, one of them ain't gonna come, but I was trying to convince them to maybe like come over to where I live now. Not exactly my hometown, because my hometown's a pile of garbage, and I wouldn't ever want to see anybody see it. I wouldn't want to admit to being from here. What's going on? He's got like a whole group of people. Oh, because I'm playing as Haruka instead of Akiyama, so I guess I won't be able to be fucking shot at and have grenades thrown at me. I have a question, Master. Okay, let's hear it, sunglassed man. Everyone puts a different kind of meat in curry. Which one's the right one? Fuck if I know. I'll answer it by saying this. Fuck if I know. Fuck if I know. It's still... it's a curry, nothing you add can change that. I understand. Thank you, Master. Wow, I should join this guy's cult. This guy speaks words of wisdom. Fucking leave me alone, you pervert. Yeah, so I was just playing a bunch of Monster Hunter. I played a little bit of Borderlands 2. For some reason I felt like playing it again. And I went through... I was playing on my Steam save file, so that's my Assassin save file. And I got like a bunch of fucking... I got a bunch of like... through the pirate DLC. So I think maybe today I'll sit and just like finish that DLC for some reason. I will probably record more Patapon episodes. I feel like I made enough progress in Monster Hunter where I can kind of put Monster Hunter on hold for now. I'll finish Patapon free. Maybe I'll play some Borderlands 2 in the meantime. Because like, I feel like I haven't played Monster Hunter for that long, but I've played it for like 26 hours. It's just that I only sat down to play the game properly like twice, but I fucking played it for a long fucking time. But like, I only did like 2, play sessions. So it feels like I haven't played it for that long. Well, in reality, I played fucking 26 hours. And, like, I don't know, I think the first one was like 16 hours of me just playing the game. Yeah, I fucking played it for 16 hours straight. And then for another 10 hours this weekend. So maybe that's why I feel like it. Oh, Haruka, think you could help me think of something? Something for what? Some kind of present to bring Horikun while he's in the hospital. Alright, let me think. How about a Big Mac? He's fat, so he must like McDonald's. Knowing him, he'd probably say he doesn't want us fussing over him while he's nearly fucking dead. In fact, your successful debut would probably be the best present of all, don't you think? Yeah, you know, you're right. Let's not bring him anything. Yes, ma'am. Gotta get him something, you know. Can't just go visit empty-handed. I'm sure he wouldn't want another fruit basket. It would just be in the way. Exactly, I tell you, I've really been scratching my head over it, but I can't come up with anything. Well, let's see. What does he like? Is there anything he's interested in? I hardly know anything about his personal life. Isn't that awful? My own manager and I don't even know him? Well, I know one thing Horikun is interested in. Hardcore gay hentai. Idols. He's a big fan, you know. Wait, really? Idols? He's a manager of an idol and he's interested in idols? That's crazy. Don't tell me you're surprised. He's an idol manager, isn't he? I don't know. He's far from ideal. Oh, you meant idol, not ideal. Okay. Well, maybe if he wasn't half dead in a hospital, maybe he would be a better manager. I don't know. Well, yes, but I thought people just did that sort of thing because it was their job. Yeah, sure, some people are like that. But not Horikun. He was a real idol otaku when he was younger. Don't say that, he's still young. Come to think of it, I guess he did mention he likes idols, but I never imagined it was such a big thing with him. He used to be a groupie for some underground singers, started giving them advice, and then before he knew it, he was arranging gigs. So it was so much fun seeing the singers he loved get popular that he finally just decided to get into the business officially. How do you get into managing celebrities? Just like whatever. Like, oh fuck it, I'll become a manager. Maybe I'll do that. Nah, I wouldn't make for a good one. Oh, Jesus. Once he got into the industry, he said it was time to grow up and put aside his groupie ways. He's very dedicated, isn't he? And very dead. But even now, he still goes to see his favorite concerts on his off time, on his days off. Apparently, he wants to see an idol named Airi Yuki perform recently. Somebody from another agency got him tons of souvenirs. Who's that? Who's this bitch he's seeing behind my back? But he will never live that one down. I'm sure sounds like he loves idols. Hey, here's a thought. I bet Horikun loved to get Airi Yuki's autograph, don't you think? That's a great idea. That settles it then. We're gonna kidnap that girl and force her to do our bidding. She's gonna manufacture autographs in her basement, all for Horikun. We're gonna sign fucking everything. She's gonna sign that water dispenser in the back. She's gonna sign that fucking, I don't know what that is, a biscuit in the background. She's gonna sign that fucking trash bin on the bottom left corner. I don't know if that's a trash bin. It kind of looks like one. I want you to go see Airi Yuki and get her autograph for Horikun. You mean right now? But it seems kind of awkward to try seeing her without making an appointment first or anything. That's the kind of thing Horikun did for every single day to get you work. That's what he was in business called walk-in sales. Well, when you put it that way, alright, I'll do it. Good girl. Oh, hold on. At least let me help you find out where she's at right now. What am I gonna have her sign? Because I got no fucking clue. This is Misa Yamura from Dynachair. Could you tell me where Ariaki is scheduled to perform today? Ah, I see. She's dead? Okay, cool. Alright. Well, that fucking didn't work out. Apparently a truck hit her like an hour ago. And she got teleported to a fucking fantasy universe. Just like every anime ever. So it'll work out great. She's gonna be performing at Castle Records, he said. Get out there and get that shit. My goodness. Amura-san can be a little pushy sometimes. What a pushy bitch. This is for Hori-san. He's always doing so much for me, except for now because he's dead. So surely I can do this for him. Okay, let's do something fucking completely unrelated. Awesome. Courtesy calls. I don't want to do that. Our stupid ass fucking running girl. Let's finish this shit. I never want to run across Southern Bori ever again. No, fuck, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm ready. You put your left foot and then your right foot. Oh wow, really? And then you repeat the process. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And maybe you actually go faster, but maybe take it slow at the beginning. Oh my god, Haruka, watch out, you gotta run down steps. Can break an ankle. That sounds like I'm making fun of it, but like 2 weeks ago I was at work, right? And a friend, a coworker. Now we were just, you know, doing our fucking usual morning run. And all she tried to do was get from the street to the sidewalk, and she slipped and fucking twisted her ankle, and now she's not, I don't know if she's in the hospital or what, or is she just at home, but she's not gonna be at work for like about, I don't know if it's not like, no wait, she like, it's not that she broke her ankle, she didn't twisted it, she like, shattered her ankle. Yeah, it sounds even worse, so she's gonna be AWOL for half a year. All because of a stupid, silly walk, and she just simply wanted to get a bit higher, and she kind of slipped, and whoopsie doodles, and now she's fucking AWOL, like I said. Pretty fucked up, right? So I shouldn't be making fun of Haruka running like a fucking dimwit. Alright. Edited all that crazy shit. I gained 1 million fans from running around like a dumbass. I think I've gained a lot of fans just because that was the last running mission. Okay, are we done though? 27 minutes. I'm gonna tell you a story in that case. What story should I tell? Oh, I went to Pizza Hut yesterday, right? And I ordered a chicken bacon pizza on a pie that had like cheese in the butts of the pizza, you know? It was so fucking delicious. It wasn't that expensive because like for that size, I feel like all pizza for like it was like a standard price, you know? It was like $15 or something for like a, I don't know how big was it? Can't remember, but you know, it was pretty fucking normal size for a big pizza. It was a standard big pizza, that's what I'm trying to say, and it was fucking delicious. But man, after eating especially those butts with cheese in them, I felt like I was gonna fucking burst. I had to like sit down and just like unzip my pants. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna fucking die. Couldn't fucking. It's the cheese that did it. And I went to this like esoterical store that had a bunch of crystals and dream catchers and shit. I was like, wow, there's a bunch of crazy shit in here. I really like visiting that store whenever I'm in that city that I ate pizza at. Because sometimes they have like different funny little trinkets you can buy. I like bought like a dice, you know, for playing board games that's like made out of that's like a crystal. It looks really cool. Haven't decided what board games dice I should replace with this one because I don't really have board games that use standard 6-sided dices. Only one I have is fucking Monopoly, but like I mean, Eurobusiness. Sorry, that's not Monopoly. It's Eurobusiness. It's basically the same as Monopoly. But yeah, it's like I don't know if I want to put this really fancy looking die in a shitty ass old set of Eurobusiness. And I don't think I have any other games that actually use a die like that. I bought a bunch of bracelets. I even bought one when I was visiting, right? That store yesterday. And I was like searching for like fucking 10 minutes to find the bracelet because they had bracelets with like zodiac signs, and I was like, fuck, my zodiac sign is the stupid ass weight or weights. I don't know what the fuck it's called. And yeah, the graphic they had on the weights looked really cool, but there was like one in the whole basket. There was like a million lions, different bowls, fuck, a bunch of shit, and I only like took me 10 minutes to finally find those weights. But it looks fucking awesome. And when I was in Japan, I got like a bracelet that was supposedly, you know, on the little box that it came in. It said that it's a bracelet symbolizing the zodiac sign of the dragon, because apparently that's my Chinese zodiac sign, the dragon. Pretty dope. But then I walked like 2 stalls away, and they had the same thing, except now the bracelet looked completely different. I was like, oh, I guess you were full of shit. And the white beads and the purple string, or whatever the fuck, didn't symbolize anything cool like I thought. Because now it's brown and purple. Maybe the purple color is important. I don't know. Wait a minute, isn't purple like the color of death in Japan or some shit? That's why, like, they changed the color of Rayman's body when Rayman 2 came out in Japan, and Rayman became blue instead of purple, which I actually think looks pretty cool. Whatever. I don't know. I'm talking nonsense at this point. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.